your mind. Shout out to you, Q. Shout out to you, Denise. Shout out to you, AJ and Jessica. Alpha Mason. Yes, appreciate you. True Blue 72. I'm still setting up. But y'all can hear me, right? Them boys. Shout out to you. All day, every day. Let's go. Let's go. I know you feel me, right? Yeah. All right. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. I know you feel it right now. I know you feel it because, hey, at the end of the day, you fight me, you might win, but damn it, you're going to go through a fight. I'm not going to give up. I'm never going to give up, right? You fight me, you're going to go all the rounds, baby. All the rounds. Every round, every inch, every god doggone centimeter of my body. Everything.
This is Sparta!
Yeah. No fear, baby.
This is Sparta!
Let's say it again. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. I really do, man. I know that some people are scared. Some people are looking at the record and they identify themselves as the record. I'm looking at it as any given Sunday. Some people are just looking at the game and waiting for the draft. Some people are just looking at the situation and saying that, hell, the Cowboys haven't done anything in 25 years. You might as well round it up to 26 years. But newsflash, when you come to fight law, you come to fight every round. I don't give a dog if you got one eye. I don't give a dog if you got 8 toes. I don't give a dog if you such and such died. I don't give a dog. We fighting, baby. That's how I bring it to the table. Now, if you want to go to the sugar coating, candy cane, or candy, what's that thing? Cotton candy. You can go there.
I just subscribed to your channel and I love the content you put out.
Appreciate it.
Definitely hope we can win today. DC4L.
DC4L. Ooh, let me just get y'all some more. Yeah. War time, baby. Yeah. Boy, they don't like me here today because they definitely, if they had me as the coach, me as the head coach, me as the defensive coordinator, hell, I could be the guy to run the water out. You be saying, look at this guy tenacity. Look at his strength. Look at the way he's bringing the water to him. Because I'm going to bring it to you with nothing but fire. Nothing but fire, baby. Yo. Nothing but fire. That's all I'm going to do. Yeah. What we got, baby? Bring it, baby. Yeah. Let me see some fire emojis in the chat box, man. Hey. Let's see some fire emojis in the chat box, baby. Let me see where the fire is, baby. Oh, you can only imagine. Hey, there's some people that's looking at this thing saying, dog, man, we 2-7, man, what you yelling about? What you yapping about? But when I punch in your mouth, you're going to be sitting there like, damn, I didn't see that coming. That's what we need to do. Yeah, that's what we need to do. No time to retreat. No time to fold like lawn chairs. Look, those who just willing to just give it up now are those who jumped off the ship, those who didn't make it, right? I got this doggone blood in my body that don't give up. Yeah. Don't give up. When I was broke, busted, and disgusted, when I was sleeping out of the back of my car, I could have gave up. But what if I told you I'm making 6 figures now, baby? Right, let's go. And it wasn't me. It was God that was developing me and putting me on the map so that I can understand. If I didn't know how to understand how I can live at my low, right? Whoa! I know some people won't receive it. They thinking it is I'm bragging, but I'm telling you guys, I'm humbled, but I know how to live. I know how to struggle. I know how to sleep out of the back of a car. The craziest thing of it all, even when I was at my lowest, I knew I would be here. Right. I know it. I know it. I know some people don't understand that. I know some people will never understand it. I know some people will never feel it. But all you got to do is change your mind. It's not where you at. If you fall on your back, try to look up, because if you can look up, you can get up. Yeah. Yeah. Continue to fight, baby. Always there's a possibility, baby. I could have gave up months ago. I could have gave up years ago. I could have gave up and said, look, this is the mess that I'm in. Huh? Let's continue to find a way to fight, Cowboy Nation. Let's continue to find a way to fight. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. My name is Law Nation, L-A-W Nation. Really appreciate each and every one of you all. All right, so the Cowboys made some changing of the news, some changing of the pace, some changing of the situation, some changing of the guard. So my dog Big Game James posted in his box over there on the, I want to say Facebook group, that, hey, they must have heard our show. We had the Big Duke 50 on our show, and he was going over the situation, whereas, hey, Connor McGovern, he may not be the biggest, he may not be the strongest, but, you know, he can move some stuff. And we was looking at it in those fashions too. And he was saying that maybe Connor McGovern, we talking about Connor McGovern, may need a little time under his belt. Nevertheless, he may not look the part, but he can move some stuff out of the way. And on top of that, we have the situation with Connor Williams, of course, Joe Looney, of course, with the guy named Zach Martin, who's the last stone on this team that one can say, hey, this guy right here is the best person on the team. So what you got to do when you have the best player on your team, you got to shape and mold them and put them in position so that they can shine. Look, when Michael Jordan won his last few championships, it wasn't because he was Air Jordan, right? Let me know if I'm lying. It was more so with the fact that he was able to change up his game. He developed the fadeaway jump shot. That's what you got to do. You got to look at things and say, how can I evolve? How can I change my situation? How can I move from one point to the next point? And I'm telling you, that's what happened. Sometimes in life, you got to make the necessary adjustments. And sometimes it can be too late. But you can look forward and say, okay, I'm going to stack these things that I've learned and developed over this particular situation and move it to the other situation. Let me know if I'm lying, Cowboy Nation. Really appreciate everybody. The Blue 72, Sheila Neal. Oh, Sheila. AJ, really appreciate you all. Terrence Steele. Sack the bench, AJ. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. Bench and Steele may be a situation that we can't give up on Steele because we didn't, or we shouldn't have seen Steele in the first few weeks anyway. Let me repeat, we shouldn't have seen Steele in the first few weeks anyway. This move should have been changed. This move should have been happened. Because even if you look at it, I think during the offseason, let me know if I'm wrong. They said that they're going to put their best guys out there as relates to the front five, or as relates to the front four, as relates to everything that's out there. They're going to put their best out there. And that didn't happen for us this year. it didn't. Q, man, really appreciate you. He says, I love it when you blow out the fire, man. I really appreciate you. And also, I really appreciate Hassan for making the donation earlier. He said he just subscribed, and I really appreciate the love and adulations. And I try to be as transparent as possible on my show. You know, I'm not all the way right. That's why I say I value people's opinions, even if they're strong. And even if people disagree, moderators, I know that you guys don't kick them out. You know, you give them time to speak unless it's something that's out of bounds. But that's what we do here on Law Nation's channel. We spit the truth. We tell it how it is. And, you know, I try to be as transparent as possible. Don't know everything. That's what you guys are for, right? Marcelo B., my mind says tank. My heart says win. Yeah, your heart, man, follow your heart. The mind is a tricky subject. You know, the mind is a crazy thing, you know, even though it's Sunday. It's Sunday, and this is a spiritual day for me. I recall storylines. John. He was locked up. He was within the confines of his prison there. And he said, hey, send his message to the Messiah. Let me know. Let me know. Is he really the one? Is he really the guy? Is he really who he say he is? Because I'm locked up, man, and they ain't letting me out, baby. He lost his mind, but his heart was still there. His intentions were still there. Amen. You know, but he said, hey, I'm going to send somebody to say, hey, let me know. Let me know. Tell him, is he really the one? See, our mind is always playing tricks on us. Our mind is always telling us to eat when we're not full. You know what I'm saying? Or our mind is always telling us to eat when we are already full. Our mind telling us, hey, we should do left instead of go right. You know, but that heart, it's that small, subtle, that soft voice that's telling you the right things to do, but that loud voice sometimes can be your mind. Boy, y'all ain't gonna like me here today, baby, but it is what it is. Viking Jerome said, you guys better start praying. Yes, man, we praying. Hey, in largelyhood, you know, I can't stand the Vikings all the way back when you guys had this thing when we went to the playoffs, and all I can think of, and it was with my dog Tony Romo, and all I could think of was that doggone horn. You know, it was just that is permeated throughout my mind every time I think of the Allen guy that you guys had. And he would sack the quarterback, and he would make this little move. And I was sitting there like, man, oh man. And I had high expectations that game. I think you guys had Brett Favre that year. Y'all could put down the year that was, or what have you. And it was horrible for me for that year. I was at my cousin's house, and he's this type of fan. He's the fan that it doesn't matter who the Cowboys are playing. He want the opposing team to win, right? He just want them to win. And if you ever watch the Country Wayne skit on Instagram, which is beautiful, which is wonderful, and he always have the guy wearing the opposing team's jersey, all in his face, talking about where the money, 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 where the money. And I'm sitting there like, man, that's my cousin right there. The guy that, if you ever watch Country Wayne, I probably try to find a way to post the link in the description box so you guys can follow Country Wayne. He's a dynamic Cowboy fan, but that's how my cousin is. Whoever the Cowboys play, you know, he roots for that team. And I hear that horn all the time. I was in his house, and we was getting mollywopped. We would get drugged, man. and we couldn't get nothing going. And all I can think about the offensive line, all I can think about is the people who talk bad about Tony Romo. I'm sitting here fighting for Tony Romo, and people saying that, hey, he's a choke artist or what have you. But neither here nor there. That's a story of a different day. This game is not a playoff game. This is the game that we want to see people to compete. We want to see what our young CeeDee Lamb can do, right? We want to see what Ezekiel Elliott can do now that the front five is makeshift and is changed around, right? We want to see if Tony Pollard can get some touches. We want to see if even an Amari Cooper can show us something, right? since we made all of the resources to have him on our team. We want to see Michael Gallup. As Cowboys fans, we want to see good football play, whether it be AD, our version of AD, Andy Dalton, whether it be even go-go gadget Garrett Gilbert. That's what my dog Big Game James call him. So I'm looking at it like I just want these guys to compete. I'm with the mindset, with the mantra words. I want these guys to fight. I don't want them to just lay down and say, okay, take it however you want it. Come get it. I don't want that. AJ says Viking fan alert. But shout out to, here's the thing. I love when new people come aboard. I love it because people come aboard from different channels and stuff like that, because I've seen multiple people from different networks and different channels jump on and they say, man, you know what? I can't even roll with the Cowboys, but I roll with Law Nation. And I love it. They count as people to contribute to this thing. So when I ever